We are Maddie and Jared, and we've spent the last year after getting married starting to vlog our travels and make travel and adventure more of a lifestyle. We've been to over 20 states together and 9 countries so far. And in the next 6 months, our goal is to move into an RV and adventure and travel full time. So come along with us to be part of this adventure.
Oh, I did it good that time. Maybe a little too nice.
This week, we're setting out on a unique adventure by train. We are headed on a day trip to Winter Park.
Taking the train.
This is something we've never done before. We're really excited.
Try to walk good. Walk. You are? You can head up to the bear car, everybody else right here.
You said it right, then it right.
Okay, yeah. Up here.
On Thursdays specifically, the tickets to ride the Amtrak to Winter Park Resort are the lowest price compared to every other day of the week. For us to buy 2 coach tickets for the way there and the way back, we only had to spend $38, which with where gas prices are at right now, taking the train instead of driving probably saved us money. Alright, so right before you get on the train, they take your ski gear and put it on a rack, and we actually saw through one of the cars and they have a train car with racks in it. Super cool. After boarding the train, we had to go make a quick stop at the little cafe car where we were able to get coffee and waters.
Peak experience. Amtrak, Denver, Colorado, Park City. Or no, Winter Park. I always do that.
A wife wants to take home. The last Thursday, I'm not sure, but Friday.
This was the first of 29 tunnels that we traveled through. Way in the distance through the windows on the right, you can see some snowy mountains. And if this train weren't in the way, you would see a herd of yaks that were hanging out behind this train. Got the bags?
Got the bags.
We just got a locker. It's $28 for a jumbo for the whole day. So hopefully that's big enough.
Yeah.
We've got to just get all of our gear on and then we'll put our lunch in there and everything and hit the slopes. All right, we just got our passes. We've never been to Winter Park because we have Epic passes, but we got this day pass through a deal. They were actually free.
Free passes.
You can't get them anymore because the deal's over, but yeah.
We did it.
Gonna go hop on the first lift. The Panoramic Express is the tallest high-speed 6-person chairlift in North America. This took us to over 12,000 feet. If you couldn't already tell from the sound in the last few videos, it was extremely windy once you reached the top of the Panoramic Express lift and then just continued being windy at this peak. Leaving the North Cone Peak was probably one of the most fun parts about going up to it. We noticed as we were at the top that most people were sliding down because it seemed to be the easiest way to get down in the heavy winds with all of your gear on. So we decided to do the same. Skiing for sure. Stop for a little refreshment. Our lunch is quite a few lifts away in our lockers, so chili, fries.
We just went up a really cool spot in Winter Park. I don't remember what it was called, but it's
the Panoramic Express lift.
Highest in North America, 6-person chairlift.
High speed.
High speed.
The snow could have been better, but the weather honestly couldn't have been any nicer than it was this day in Winter Park. It was in the high 60s, so it's safe to say lots of people were skiing in shorts, and I took it upon myself to ski in my tank top. This is honestly so cool. These bowls back here are just like the best snow that you have right now. Not the best snow of the season, but even though this isn't the best snow right now, it honestly might be our favorite trip of the season just because the whole experience, taking the Winter Park train out here, the terrain. We've made like friends with every single person we've been on the lift with. It's just been good vibes day. So
this is so cool. Put this on your Colorado bucket list and hit subscribe for more videos like this.
Seriously, for more Colorado bucket list things. Honestly, not even Colorado bucket list. Put this on your bucket list. I don't care if you live in Colorado. It's a puddle. Here is your soup. Red Bull lunch is probably the best slopeside lunch we've ever had. That was a delicious lunch. What do you think?
It's a really good lunch.
And what do you have for dessert? We save so much money, honestly, by packing our own lunches, and then they end up tasting way better and being way more filling than if we were to buy the stuff on the slopes. We hopped back in the gondola after lunch to go back up for our last run of the day before we could treat ourselves with a little après-ski beer.
You got a tan.
I know, I can tell.
Yeah, you got some sun.
Who knew with skiing we would also get to sit out in the sun for a little while.
Yeah, nice day.
Just look at how close we are to the lifts where we get picked up by the train. This is the only train in the US that brings you directly to the lifts. In this clip, you can see the herd of yaks that we were not able to see clearly with the camera on the way up to Winter Park due to the train being in the way. Just look at how cute these guys are. We also passed a sweet little family of deer. Next, we passed an entire herd of elk. There were so many. I've never seen this many in one spot. We're back on land.
We're back. I got my land legs back.
Definitely recommend that. That is all for this week's video. Catch us next week. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see our adventures in Beaver Creek.
So, we're riding the California Zephyr, and its heritage dates all the way back to 1949. And back then, things were a little different. The top of the train, it was all domed in glass, so you can see out of it. And they were more known for like a white glove service. And let's just say things are a little different now.
Very different if you saw that video of what the bathrooms look like now. This is like what nightmares are made of. I'm terrified. There's stains all over. Somebody just came around to tell us Omaha is next. But as in next, we still have like an hour till we're there. Of course the sleep is rocky because you're moving around a lot. You can see like my body swaying with how much the train's moving, but I slept decent.
Didn't want to do this. I just wanted to sit downstairs. You couldn't sit next to the trash. That's all I was saying.
Who wants to sleep next to the trash? Let's be real. They know us from last night's trade because of this funny thing that happened to us.
You can't really tell.
We made it onto the train.
I do too.
We went back to upper level tonight. lower level just has spooky vibes now. I don't know if we actually told you guys about what happened in the lower level, so I'll have to tell you when we get back to Denver.
We're Amtrak famous now.
We are, honestly. All of the staff knew who we were tonight because of our experience on lower level last night. So it's worth hearing the story. Maddie from the future here. If you want to hear the crazy story about why everybody recognized us the second time we got on the Omaha train that was taking us back to Denver, you'll just have to go watch the video. I will link that here, so go ahead and click on that so that you can get the full story. It is worth hearing. It's pretty hilarious and apparently not true, the thing that we were known for. So something that would be good to know if you ever plan on going on an Amtrak train trip.